Hey, good morning, FCF. We are in day 5 of our study on work. And this is an interesting truism we're going to look at today, and it's something that I learned many years ago as a Christian, and I always thought that's a fascinating insight, and that is true. In fact, that's almost always true. Let me read it to you, and you'll see what I mean. Proverbs chapter 22, verse 29. It says, do you see a man skilled in his work? Do you see a man? Do you see a woman? Do you see a person skilled in their work? He or they will serve before kings. He or they will not serve before obscure men. Now this is just kind of the biblical way, God's way of saying, if you're good at what you do, you will not be able to help from being discovered. You will catch people's attention. You will rise to the top. I've always told people, young people through the years, that whatever job you take, if you show up on time every day and you work hard all day long and you don't miss time for obscure sicknesses and things, you will rise in that company, because there's very few people that fit that criteria, that show up on time, that work hard all day, and don't miss time. If you do those 3 things, you'll rise. But this is really talking about something even a little distinctive from that. It's saying become really good at what you do. Don't just seek to be able to do the job. Do it the best that it can be done. Seek to excel. Seek to go beyond and above. Seek to become an expert at what you do. You say, well, Randy, I work on maintenance stuff. Then be the best maintenance person that it can be found anywhere. That's what this verse is asking for. Now here's what I know by experience. Okay, I did construction work for 17 years. Most of it was just drywall hanging, metal studs, acoustical ceilings, all that kind of stuff. And I did not like the work at all. But I learned that as a Christian, throw myself into it with my whole heart. And so what I started doing was trying to say, okay, I'm going to try to be the very best at this that I can be. If I can be the best guy on the job, I'm going to be the best guy on the job. And I went at it like with full blast. Sure enough, I caught the attention of foremen, I caught the attention of superintendents, I ultimately caught the attention of an owner of a company. Well, I won't tell the whole long story, but that owner of the company enabled me to make the transition from construction work into the ministry. The way he did this is he literally let me work first 4 days a week, then 3 days a week, then 2 days a week, and then he literally let me work 1 day a week until I made the transition. Why? Because I became skilled at what I did, and you do that and you will gain people's attention. Seek to become an expert. Here's my theory on this. There are some people that are just multi-talented and multi-gifted, and they can do a lot of things. I knew from the start in my life I was not that guy. I knew that I'm a one guy or a one task kind of a person. So when I became a Christian, it was an all or nothing thing for me. I decided all I want to do and all that makes sense to me is to serve God. I will zero my attention like a laser beam on that, because maybe I can become an expert on that. You'll have to be the judge how that's worked out. But it seemed to be the best investment I could make. Become skilled at what you do, and you won't be able to help rising to the top, getting attention, and progressing in whatever field you're in. I hope you found this helpful.